Good afternoon, everybody. Or good, should I say good morning? It is the 24th of October, and I am very sorry I didn't get to this earlier. But I'm having some issues today that I'm not going to go into all the details on. Just to say that there's a lot of dishonest dickheads in the world, and they have the most notorious ways of getting into your life, creating problems. So, unfortunately for me, one of those dickheads tries to say he's my friend, and then he comes ahead and he agrees that he wants to help me by buying some unused equipment so that I could get some money together so I can pay some bills. Only to find out that while he's overwhelming me with wanting to buy this, and that, he's quietly filching things in the background and putting them into his own giant knapsack. And for that reason, what happened was this guy, he was like, okay, I'm going to buy this, and this gives me a list, shoe shopping list of things he wants. Well, at the same time, he's quietly, possibly with the help of his wife, is quietly pinching things left and right. And then I got, at the suggestion of another person, I contacted the local pawn shop, and unfortunately, several of my items were presented to him for a pawn, but he didn't take them. And so I realized at this point it was a police matter, so now we are prosecuting him the full extent of the law for small crime. It's not really a major, it's not a misdemeanor, and it's not a felony. It's kind of in the middle. And so because of that, one of my friends is like freaking out. He's like, oh my god, Michelle, he's armed and dangerous. He has knives, he has swords, he has a katakana samurai sword that's really wicked sharp. You saw his cutlass. And I said, yeah, I saw his cutlass. And he's like, he'll slice you open. I said, first of all, it's been a really lucky shot. This is, for me, most of my lives, I'm usually dead by 25. So I've actually had 21 extra years. And so I'm not really particularly afraid of that because I didn't do anything wrong. So he, I guess that's where we stand from here. Is the fact is that some of our electronics for the studio are gone that we bought, and now we gotta buy new stuff to replace what he stole. And I'm not very happy about that because I'm gonna be out, about 50. I mean, at least. Obviously, you can't buy it all at once. He stole my drill, which the pawn shop did not take because he didn't want the drill. He stole my VGA to TV converter and my TV to VGA converters. He stole. Well, you could say he was going to buy these. You could say he stole my external firewire cases. And I did originally let him borrow them with the drive-in side. So now, of course, however, he did buy 2 adapters of his, which were SATA to IDE adapters. So or being shipped to my house in China. So I guess in essence, doesn't mind now. I was gonna buy it myself, but I really wasn't sure if they would fit in my cases. And you know what? I'll be honest, I still don't know if they would have. But that's not even the issue here. What I think is really, really disgusting about this whole business is the fact is that, I'm tired of being screwed over by somebody. Almost everybody feels like that every now and then. So it's not me only. I can assure you. No, it's not. All right. I think the way I handled it with him when he tried to show up and tried to make amends is pretty strong. Yeah, I think you kind of scared him a little. It kind of scared me too. But I mean, we were both so steamed that we kind of cooperated together and told him to leave. And but speaking of feeling powerless, can we talk about the situation with the Fukushima briefly? Yeah, okay. Fukushima, they're going to begin the process of moving the waste nuclear fuel rod assemblies out of reactor bay number 4, and the situation is extremely dicey, as I read from RT.com. Basically, is if those nuclear rods start fissioning in open air or even in the pool itself, it could cause a chain reaction that could basically turn Fukushima into Fukushima. Yeah, fucked us up. Yeah, possibly billions. We believe we talked about this before. Billions could die. I'm not really too enthused about that. I don't want to die from radiation poisoning. Yeah, I don't either. By the way, I do have other issues in my life that I did briefly mention before, and it was confirmed by my optometrist. Yes, I do have a cataract in my right eye, and it's not so debilitating that I can't do things, because obviously I've been doing things the whole time. But it is, giving me a moment of pause to realize that I got this, condition that is very common and unfortunately is also very debilitating, as it really kind of limits your productivity and functional work. So I'm not really looking forward to the day that I go blind. However, we talked about possible cataract removal, and because of my nystagmus, it may not be an option at this point. But he's going to talk to the eye surgeon at the company he works with, and see what they think. And I don't think it's going to work to do eye surgery. However, there is a over-the-counter product, actually several products, that could very well be a saving grace, in a sense that it's an eye drop. You're supposed to put it in twice a day, total 4 drops, 2 drops in the morning and 2 drops at the night. And what it's supposed to do is to help reduce the free radicals that cause your lens of your eye to go cloudy. So I don't really know how well that's going to work, but it might be a worthwhile endeavor to try it. Yeah, it might be, if we can get some money together. If we can get some money together. That was what this money was for, the stuff that he bought was supposed to pay for. And, well, obviously he's going to go to jail, and there's not going to be no money. Yeah, and we're going to replace all the equipment that he isn't paying for. And all the equipment that he wasn't even supposed to have in the first place. In fact, that guy had the nerve to tell me he wanted to have my studio mixer, and I told him straight out, I said, no, you cannot have my studio mixer. I need that for the studio. That's how I do my videos. I mean, that's how I do the sound and the other presentations. So it is not an option. Yeah, it's true. So, I think that, it's just, it just kind of sucks. I think what really sucked even more so is the fact that, is that everybody says, oh, Michelle, get over it, it's just stuff. What do you think about that? Well, the thing is yes, it is just stuff. It's true, but here's the thing that gets me so upset, is that, here I am, I'm doing the best with what I have, what little I have, And I mean, sometimes I'm lucky and I get some nice stuff, and for the studio and everything. And then he steals the stuff, and then that makes me feel like, it's like you dirty skunk. So now everything's up in the air about, studio upgrades and all that stuff. So, I mean, we're supposed to use some of that money to help, get better lighting set up, the chroma key for for video production on compositing, and that's not going to happen now. And of course, no microphones. New microphones, new lighting. It's just not going to happen. And it's all because this guy decided that he was just going to go through and just come in and take advantage of the situation. I mean, I don't know what he was thinking. I just wish to God that I knew. I mean, deep down, I really wish I could ask him in a safe way, why did you do this? Why did you take my stuff? I said you can't have those things. Why did you take... Well, maybe the video adapters I might have been willing to go with if you had asked me, but I had just bought them and I was hoping to use them. And I'm very upset about that. The fact is that you went ahead and decided to disrespect me. Makes me feel very hurt. Yeah, it would make me feel really, really pissed too. That's one reason I got involved and told him to get out. It's because I really felt like, why is he visiting the scene of the crime? He already knew what he did. He knew what he did was wrong. Why is he trying to smooth over it and act like nothing happened? Because he's a stupid idiot, that's why. Got that right. Anyway, so by the way, I'm glad I'm over the sore throat, and I'm glad we're able to at least communicate with you today. And, it's been a really, really hard month so far with the government partial shutdown, the fear of default, the uncertainty for November, the this issue. It's just been a really, really brutal month for me, and Lemmy too. And so we never really got a chance to get some materials together. But I will tell you about something that will be coming up on, let me make sure I got this right, the Hub. There's going to be a new Sabrina animated series on Saturday at 12 noon. It's called Sabrina the Secret Life. And it's kind of got some traits of the original Sabrina from the 70s, some traits of the new Sabrina of today. But I personally think that I kind of like the way the hair was done on the Sabrina in the 70s and late 60s from the original Archie comics. But that's another story. And so I got my DVR all set to record it so we can watch it and see how it goes. Also, we watched on Saturday night 2 episodes of Vanilla Ice Goes Amish, which was kind of cool, episodes 1 and 2. And so this is from the Ohio Amish. They were a little more liberal than some because they at least use natural gas and they have flush toilets. I think some of this because the state of Ohio requires it. Probably, yeah. But it was really an interesting situation. And also, of course, from Michelle's throat was really, really awful. I mean, she was so upset tonight, she was screaming, and I think she could potentially pull the umbilical cord. It's not exactly impossible. I mean, oh my God, I was really carrying on. Because I felt like, I always felt like I was being under attack because, your so-called friends that are supposed to be supporting you are, just trying to, say it's your fault and all that, and it's not helping. And considering the fact that the only thing that was my fault is I didn't have enough eyes in the back of my head to watch two people when originally he came in to buy some stuff, and yet there he was, and taking stuff without me seeing it. So that's not really fair. No, it's not fair. By the way, let us remind you again, if you ever want to contact us, yes, please do. You can reach me at LUMIFINISTRA at gmail.com. And you can reach me at BICHELA3 at yahoo.com or BICHELA3 at gmail.com. And you can make a PayPal donation. I could use your help, trust me. To BICHELA3 at yahoo.com. And we also have a backup, which is BICHELA3 at gmail.com. But I don't really know how well that PayPal works yet because it's not linked to any savings account or nothing. So, it may not work very well. So, if you rather just send me any donations to the main account at BICHELA3 at yahoo.com, that'd be much appreciated. We really could use your help. And, by the way, I'm sweating here. I'm wearing a purple sweatshirt, and it's hot. Of course, our Powermatic G5 is cooking the apartment like usual. Yep, it's cooking in here. It's cooking. So, by the way, the temperature for the next 3 nights is going to be below 0 degrees Celsius. So, if you might want to consider for nighttime lows bundling up here in Connecticut, and the daytime highs are going to be below 10 degrees Celsius, for at least for the next 3. It might hit 10, 11, 12 degrees, maybe by the end of the month of October. So, I mean, it's not going to stay cold. It might we it may not rain. I don't know. It looks like it's going to rain some days, and then I've heard somebody mentioned that we could get some snow, but I haven't seen any of that in the forecast. Yeah, well, that's true, but the forecasts that show the proper temperatures and stuff for snow is probably going to be tomorrow night, and I think it'll be mostly just like some flurries. I don't think it's going to be any serious snowfall. Yeah. Okay, guys, I'm going to go. Talk to you later. Bye, everybody. Bye, everybody. Have a nice night. And don't forget to like and share. We'll see you soon. Bye.